In the ever-evolving world of mirrorless cameras, Nikon has been a brand that commands attention. Just a few years ago, it made a remarkable comeback with the Z9, a camera that redefined what a professional mirrorless system could achieve. Soon after came the Z8, which packed near flagship performance into a smaller, more portable body, and the ZF, a retro-inspired marvel that showcased Nikon's ability to blend style with substance. Yet, amidst these successes, one part of Nikon's lineup has fallen conspicuously silent. The long-awaited successor to the Z7 series, often referred to in rumors as the Nikon Z9 III. The quiet surrounding this camera has raised questions among photographers and industry insiders alike. Is Nikon struggling to maintain its momentum, or is this delay part of a more strategic approach? The story of the Z7 series begins back in 2018, when Nikon launched the original Z7. It was an ambitious step into high-resolution, full-frame mirrorless photography, aimed squarely at professionals who demanded detail, color fidelity, and uncompromising image quality. The Z7 quickly gained a reputation as a precision tool for landscapes, portraits, and studio work, offering a level of image sharpness and dynamic range that became the benchmark for Nikon mirrorless. Its successor, the Z7 II, refined this formula with dual processors, faster autofocus, and improved reliability, further cementing Nikon's credibility in the high-resolution segment. For a time, the Z7 line seemed untouchable, a camera series that photographers could rely on for every nuanced detail. However, the landscape of mirrorless photography has changed dramatically over the past few years. Competitors have not been standing still. Sony's A7RV and Canon's EOS R5 have evolved into hybrid powerhouses, combining high-resolution stills with professional-level video capabilities. Even Nikon's own product line has shifted, with the Z8 and Z9 emphasizing hybrid versatility, fast performance, and features that appeal to both photographers and filmmakers. Against this backdrop, the Z7 series has begun to feel somewhat frozen in time. It remains a highly capable stills-focused camera, but it lacks the hybrid flexibility that has become increasingly desirable in today's market. Insiders have suggested several possible reasons for this apparent stagnation. One theory is that Nikon may be considering a rebranding or repositioning of the high-resolution line. Instead of continuing under the Z7 name, the company could introduce the next generation as part of its newer ZDR or ZF product family. This would align the camera more closely with hybrid and cinema-oriented models, allowing Nikon to streamline its lineup while broadening its appeal. Another theory points to a potential identity crisis. The Z7 series has always been designed as a pure photography tool, ideal for photographers obsessed with detail and image quality. Yet the professional market increasingly values hybrid capabilities, cameras that can shoot 8K video, capture high-speed bursts, and offer cinematic color profiles. In this environment, a stills-only camera can feel niche, even if that niche is important to a loyal user base. The potential delay of the Z7 III, or whatever Nikon ultimately calls it, may be a reflection of these strategic considerations. Nikon is navigating a delicate balance between serving its traditional high-resolution photography audience and appealing to creators who require hybrid functionality. While the Z7 II remains on promotion with discounts and bundles, suggesting that stock is being cleared for a successor, there has been no official announcement. This has left photographers speculating about the timing and positioning of the next high-resolution flagship. Some industry observers suggest that Nikon is taking extra time to ensure the new model offers meaningful improvements rather than a mere incremental upgrade. After all, the Z8 and Z9 have raised the bar in terms of speed, autofocus, and video features, and the Z7 III must meet or exceed these expectations to justify its existence. Nikon's partnership with Red Digital Cinema may also be a contributing factor. By integrating RED's video technology into future cameras, Nikon appears to be doubling down on hybrid performance. While this approach strengthens the company's appeal to video shooters, it could be slowing the development of a photography-centric high-resolution model. The Z7 series has never been about video. It has always been a tool for photographers who prioritize detail, dynamic range, and color fidelity over frame rates or codec flexibility. Yet the market has evolved, and Nikon must find a way to maintain relevance for high-resolution photographers without falling behind in the hybrid arena. Despite these challenges, the need for a high-resolution stills camera has not disappeared. There remains a dedicated community of photographers who require a lightweight, high-megapixel body for landscapes, studio work, and portraiture, essentially a Nikon equivalent of the Sony A7RV. These photographers value image quality above all else, and many have been eagerly awaiting an update to the Z7 II. If Nikon delays this segment too long, it risks losing loyal customers to competitors like Sony and Panasonic, both of which continue to offer high-resolution, professional-grade cameras. Timing has always been a crucial part of Nikon's strategy, and the company's track record is mixed. Nikon was slow to enter the mirrorless market, then had to play catch-up with the Z6 and Z7. The Z9 and Z8 restored momentum, delivering performance that impressed professionals and reassured the market of Nikon's capabilities. Yet the Z7 line now sits in a transitional period. The challenge for Nikon is to introduce a successor that is not only technically impressive, but also strategically timed to meet evolving market demands. Part of Nikon's advantage lies in software and firmware. Recent updates for the Z8 and Z9 have enhanced autofocus algorithms, improved subject tracking, and added raw video options long after initial release. This approach demonstrates Nikon's commitment to long-term value and user satisfaction, and it's likely to carry over to the Z70 III or Z90 II. By leveraging lessons learned across the Z series lineup, Nikon can offer a camera that integrates advanced image processing, refined color science, and future-proof compatibility with upcoming Z-mount lenses. The goal is not simply to replace the Z7 II, but to evolve the entire ecosystem, creating a camera that works seamlessly with existing tools while introducing meaningful improvements. Market timing is also favorable. Canon's R1 remains unreleased, Sony's rumored A1 II is unconfirmed, and professional photographers are actively seeking the next flagship option. Launching a high-resolution Z-series camera now allows Nikon to assert its leadership and capture attention in a relatively open field. This strategy emphasizes reliability, performance, and ecosystem integration over flashy specs, reinforcing Nikon's reputation as a brand that understands professional needs. In conclusion, the Nikon Z7 series has long represented the pinnacle of high-resolution stills photography within the Z-mount ecosystem. The absence of a successor has fueled speculation, but it also reflects deliberate strategy. The Z7 III or Z9 II is not about rushing to market. It's about offering the right combination of imaging performance, hybrid functionality, and ecosystem integration at the right moment. Nikon's careful attention to software updates, user feedback, and hardware refinement demonstrates its understanding of the professional market. When this new high-resolution flagship finally arrives, it may not demand attention with flashy new features, but it will quietly reaffirm Nikon's dominance and commitment to providing tools that professionals trust. Timing, refinement, and thoughtful evolution – these are the hallmarks of Nikon's approach, and the upcoming Z7 may be the embodiment of that philosophy.